Hey Stampers, today we'll be making a fun birthday card for a girl with cupcakes and all. Welcome back. I'm Eileen Judd, Stampin' Demonstrator. I have been crafting for 15 years and I've been a parent for 10 years, and I want to teach you ways to make cards for family and crafts for people. And here today we're going to make one for my sister-in-law. So here, and we'll be using this stamp set along with the coordinating DSP. Let you know that this stamp set is retiring, so if you don't purchase it before May 25th, 2018, you will not see this stamp set again being sold at Stampin' Up, and be wary about purchasing it anywhere else, because we are having copyright infringement issues with Stampin' Up, and you do not want to get lower quality stuff. So always make sure that when you purchase your Stampin' Up products to get them straight from Stampin' Up, and I'll be willing to help you with that. And take note that all the details for the products and dimensions will be on my website, stampingmama.com, and I want you to stay tuned to the end of the video, because I will also be doing the inside of the card, so you don't want to miss out on that, because it's always a fun added technique to make a card special. So let's get started. Alright, we'll start with the background. So we'll start with the base for the card, and then we'll decorate that first, and then keep adding on layers. This is Pool Party cardstock, pool party things, and here's a present from the stamp set, and I'm just stamping try to be more firm. I think my ink pad is low. Don't be afraid to go off the page. I'm just trying to do this quickly for you guys. Darn ink pad. I just moved into my craft room, and I have my workstation ready, but not necessarily know where all my refills and everything is, so I'm making do, so I apologize for missing things and stuff. And I'm going to set this aside, and then the next layer, I should close this up. The next layer, and to prevent, further damage of my pad here, the next layer we're doing the balloon with Sweet Sugar Plum ink. Making our own designer series paper. I did make this card earlier, and I thought, oh, I'll just keep the Sweet Sugar Plum, blank, and I looked at it, I thought it's weird, and I thought, oh, I'll go ahead and try the balloons, and if I don't like it, I can just flip it over and switch it up. So Don't worry if you don't get it exactly exactly the way you want it. Set that aside, and then I bring this in. This is the DSP that coordinates with this birthday delivery stamp set. I love the stamp set, and this stamp set is retiring. I already said that, I'm sorry. I use the stitch layer framelit dies to do this. I put it down, and then with a pink color pencil I traced around this. This DSP could make you 12 cards, just this one sheet. So if you like this, go ahead and scoop up that DSP and make 12 cute cards that stock up. You never know when a birthday party is around the corner, so it doesn't hurt to stock up on birthday cards, but you'll carefully want to cut this out. Here you have it. It's a perfect little egg, and then you'll want to bring in the big shot for the next piece. So what we're going to do here is we're going to center this smaller stitch framelit. See, so we can get the little girl out and try to avoid the cupcakes. Use some washi tape to tape it down. Using a magnetic platform, so it's a lot easier, but still need to be gentle because plates do warp. And I actually had an interesting question today, that, hey, is these die frames supposed to cut into the plastic? That will it still work? And I have to say, yes, it will work. After a time, you want to replace your plastic plates, just because they'll get so warped that it makes it harder to do. It's not impossible, it just makes it a little harder to do. But other than that, you could run your stuff through the Big Shot 100 times and no problem. It can be as warped as possible. It's up to you. Next, we'll start adding our layers, and I'm using ribbon organza. I'm fairly sure it is retired, so I have to apologize for that, but I'm working on a thing called using up what I have around me, because I tend to collect a lot of stuff as a demonstrator, and I don't like wasting stuff, and if I really like it, I don't necessarily like giving it away either. So I try to use it, and I want to use it. But I'm sure you can find something comparable to this. Ribbon. I can hear my son crying in the background. My husband has them, but Mommy and me wants to run and go get them. But I need to get this done for you guys. And adding the dimensionals so I don't have to glue it down, because gluing gets messy. I can peel the top off for the next level, and I can just add Stampin' Up! Dimensionals to the end. Now I'm going to add the layer. You don't have to use Stampin' Up! Dimensionals for this layer if you don't want to. I like it, and fair warning with the amount of dimensionals that I will use, because doubling up on dimensionals makes it harder to run through the post office. This would be a type of card that you would hand to somebody. So if you want to mail something like this, take the dimensionals off the bottom and glue this layer down flat, and then add the second layer. That way you can send it and have no problems through the post office. So that is my tip. And then the next thing, I'm doing it slightly backwards. The next thing, I'm going to glue the ring to the center. I absolutely love this DSP, and I can't believe it's retiring. It is so awesome. Add some glue back because my husband was going, "Hey, baby needs a bottle," through the window, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he needs a bottle." And then the glue dried. You might hear him. He knows where to find me. He's a smart little boy. He just turned 1. It's a little off kilter. See if I can still move it. Only a little bit. That's not too bad. You'll forgive me, right? Let's pretend I did that on purpose. And then we're going to add dimensionals to the back of this. Stampin' Up! Dimensionals are better than the foam tape that you can find at Staples. Just to let you know, because it's a little thicker, so it gives that extra pop. My friend Brandy likes to call these Pop Dots. Not exactly sure why, but she does. So far, isn't that cute? Now we need the sentiment. So I have the sentiment here. It says, "It's let's celebrate your day." I'm gonna stamp it with pool party. Not bad. And then I'm going to cut banner corners off the sides here, but I think I'm going to do a little bit more shallow than I did the last one. Then I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of this card, this sentiment. I have no idea where my words are going. And I'm going to add to the card. see if I can. Isn't that card cute? Now it's time for the innards of the card. This is the bonus step in card making. Where is it? Using Memento ink, I'm going to stamp the little girl facing the other direction. No! The middle didn't get it. I think I managed to. Not too bad. Slightly askewed, but you can barely tell. And I want to do the hat. And I'm using Blushing Bride to coordinate with the DSP. I'm just going to color her dress. I start with the shadows first. So I have the dress, I'm leaving the colors white. And I'm using Blush Blossom. I don't know if this is retired color or not, but I use it for the skin color because it's the best bet. Then I'm going to use Crumb Cake for her hair. And again, I do the shadows first. Then little details on her head. And then I color back over these shadows just to darken them further. I am coming in here with Elegant Eggplant because it's a nice purple. It is being retired. They're revamping the color scheme, which is awesome because we're getting some fresh new colors. And some returning colors as well, so keep your eye out for that. And I'm going to pull the Pool Party back in and using a blender pen pick up the color that I squeezed into my pad because I don't have a Pool Party marker, and this is the best way, one, to save money if you're trying to keep a small budget, and two, to save space. and 3 to use colors in a pinch. Well, picks up colors very nicely. You can even drop ink refillers in the pad just to get the more vibrant color, and then you rub it off till clear to clean it off. Then I used a River Rock, which I don't think it still exists, but just to add the shadow. I'm going to add the sentiment inside. Using the sweet sugar plum and a happy birthday sentiment from the same stamp set. I'm going to stamp that in. Sweet Sugar Plum, Pool Party, and Blushing Bride seems to be among my favorite colors right now to use. They're just very pastel-y and they remind me of summer. And it's hot here. It's already reached 100 degrees here in Arizona, so summer is here to stay. Of using some coloring, I'm gonna add a birthday present. I'm gonna add a birthday present to this. Make sure it's inked up properly. Ooh, that's really juicy. Maybe 2 presents. There. It's a way to semi-clean your stamps if you're in a hurry. And I'm going to color them as well. Underpin. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And that's how you get the juice out. And this color stamp image. And then on this one, let's do the ribbon. Oh, let's wrap this ribbon. And it's clear. Close that up and then bring back in the Pool Party. Squeeze, 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 baby, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Color the ribbon. No reason to go crazy with colors. Just keep it simple. switch it up, mix it up. Always use 3 colors. Stamp it up in a mixture of maybe 1 or 2 neutrals like black or white or brown. And I'm just gonna take the River Rock and add some shadow here. Isn't that cute? And then I'm just going to place it on the inside of this card. Place it inside, center it, and there you have it. A fun, sweet birthday card for any girl, for anyone that likes old-timey things, because this reminds me of stuff my grandparents liked and my mommy likes, so try that. Isn't that a great inside? And here's the other one that I made. Similar on the front, but the inside is different. I did balloons, but I thought it was too much, so I wanted to switch it up and just do presents. But, you know, there's always options. That's definitely for sure. So remember to subscribe and like if you like this video, and to check me out on my website. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.